Welcome to Life 15.6. In this episode, going to be doing Haywire Foundry, or Von 4, and we're just going to be doing it on a Reaper 4 Skulls. As with all the episodes in this series, I'm choosing this quest because it has some things in it that I'm doing a little bit differently now that Reaper mode has come out. So there's actually like four things that I'm doing differently in this one, and I'll show you each one of them as we get to them. Some of them are just little tiny things. Others are really helpful, at least compared to the way that I was doing them before, which is just really head on when we were smoking these back in the days of elites.
Alright guys, we got a situation.
So what?
Actually, no, he has no hit points.
There's a Plague Reaper with full hit points on my screen. That's weird. So he didn't have any hit points on your screen, because on mine he had a full bar.
He was empty on mine.
Weird.
Alright, guys, back up. I'm going to drag him.
So he's going to just inch forward until the Ellie's activate.
Fire elemental was even here on your screen yesterday.
And then immediately back up. That way it only aggroes the earth elemental. See, the fire elemental stay back there. And now we just have to deal with this guy. These elementals can be extremely painful if they're champions, which the earth Ellie is, and it looks like one of the fire elementals is. And if he's throwing like AoE dots or something, like they just get ridiculous. And I've seen this part in Reaper mode go really, really poorly. It's a beast, Mark. So being able to fight that Earth Ellie separate from the others is really helpful. And I only just recently learned that trick from Nimbin. Nice.
Remnants.
So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to have the wolf or Iron Defender, Hireling, whatever, pop the gate when we're on the other side of it, prepping it for any latecomers, or in this case we're going to actually be dedooring back to the start at one point. So we'll go ahead and hit that lever, and we're all going to come through. And you can keep a dog parked there to toggle it for people later on, but in this case, we're not going to have latecomers. We just want to get it prepped for when we're ready to go. Let's go, Nimbin.
I'm here.
No, you're not here. You were there. Go ahead and hit a gauge. So now when we dedoor, we'll be all set to come through there. And we won't have to worry about if the dog moved or something, yada yada yada. Nimbin, there's an important difference between here and there.
That was then. This is now.
Are you sure this is now?
According to S.C. Hinton.
Difference between here and there, brought to you by the letter T.
Oh, I see what you did there. I like that. I'm gonna pull out my girlfriend. Top off.
It's one of my favorite books by S.C. Hinton.
Can I do my DVs after?
I'm thinking we should do the right side first, guys.
Can I buff me too?
Oh yeah, go for it.
The only minor advantage to doing the left side first is you can open that up on that side, so when you do the right side first, going through the shrine area down the left side is slightly quicker, but not a huge amount so.
Lots of things go wrong just open left to the shrine.
My thinking on doing right side first is that if we do left side first and we detour out of there and all those mobs are active, they could aggro on us when we do the other side. But if we do that side last, then when we detour, we're not going to be passing anywhere near them again, so there's no chance of aggroing them. But I wasn't following what you were saying about the shrine.
By doing the left side first, it's a shorter route running wise to come down, back down the left side through the spiral trapped area.
Oh yeah.
To continue. But like I said, it's a minor thing. It's not you know, but maybe half a minute difference.
Woo! Big dots. I think that was magic missile. Floating remnant. Did this last night on R5. We actually had another favorite soul healer with us too, but other than that, same group, and it was a little long and tedious, so decided to just do R4 for the video. And we got it done, but like we didn't have very good DPS against the, you know, the red name Iron Golem, and so that took a long time, and we had a bunch of charms that we left, and then they became uncharmed, and then we were dealing with those at inopportune times, so it just got a little messy and tedious. Just hang right back here, guys. Oh, I wasn't in the doorway enough. Freaking boss are wearing off. I'll go pull him. first if you can, in case you have any accidents. A lot easier than R5 for us. There's definitely a significant difference between the skulls. This is so much easier than R5. Just like in terms of the effort that it takes to kill the mobs and stuff.
Well, I think we're also mostly awake today, where last night maybe not so much.
That's true. Oh my
I'm
god,
also-
I was so tired.
I'm also charming less, so there's less mobs coming in from behind me.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. The traps were not disabled. I'm
Right, we don't have
Thanks for doing that on the video though, Nim. That was awesome.
Meister.
So, if you didn't have a
I'm
trapper
what you call a slapstick comedian.
and your
That's where the
name
big
wasn't
money comes in.
Nimbin, you could just have like a hireling
What's that?
or
That
your Iron
bike
Defender
comedian?
or your
That's what
Druid
happened
Wolf
to you.
pull that.
Yeah. I think in Japan they call that tentacle hentai.
I'm gonna shrine up. I'll buff everybody up.
Thank you.
We could just D-door from here. And then reset it. There we go. It's a pretty cool planar gird. It's got Mythic 1 and Reaper 3. on it. I actually wear that at level 10. Just kind of, it's a kind of an awkward in between level for me for belts. Like my lower level belt is irrelevant, but I don't get my green seal for till 11, so I wear that planar gird for level 10. So we're able to come right back in because the dog had it set up for us. And now we're going to do that again. We're going to have the dog set it for us so that we can detour again. Now that was just
It's going to be amazing on the other side.
Maybe a little time savings there to detour, but in this case we're actually going to be saving a lot of effort, a lot of resources and time, because we're going to avoid fighting a lot of mobs. Woo! I almost walked into that one. Finding traps in my face. And I'm sure you know how to avoid these, but in case you don't, you just, wait for it to go and then go up. It's really easy to time these. Wait for the... Oh, that was disabled. Oh, there we go. So just wait for it to go by and then go up. Wait for it to go by and then go up. You really have a lot of time there to do that. But if you're lagging or something, obviously it's dangerous. Good to go. So here again, pull that lever to open up the shrine room as soon as possible, just in case something goes wrong. And we got our collectible over here. Medium Ebron Dragon Shard. Hell yeah.
Parchment.
So when you come back through here, after you pull the lever, all these barriers are down. You gotta fight all those mobs. Well, if you just detour out up there after pulling the lever, you can avoid all that stuff as long as you can get back through. You don't want to detour out and then have yourself stuck. If you did prep that gate, then you're stuck. You literally cannot get back into the rest of the quest if you detour without toggling that gate.
Charming.
It's just an R4 Famine Reaper. Now one of the tricks is that when you can't throw the D-door right there at the lever, because it's such a narrow passageway, and whenever you throw D-doors in narrow passageways, it just ends up like shooting out on the other side of a wall or some awkward location other than where you're at and where you want it to be. So what we're going to do is probably toss the D-door. This is where we're going to put the D-door right here, guys, okay?
Y'all go down there, I'll be waiting.
Everybody just...
Only one person needs to go
Yeah,
down there.
everybody just stay there. If you throw the D-door here, it'll just gonna, it'll appear on the other side of the gate or something. Fire it up. So we just D-door out, and we just saved ourselves a ton of fighting. And, if you're doing this in R5, 6, 7, 8, that can take a lot of time. And, if you get a lot of champions, a bunch of dancing balls, it can turn into a mess. So you can save yourself a lot of trouble just by D-dooring out of there like that. See, if we hadn't had the dog pull that, then this gate would be down right here, right like that, and we'd be stuck. We wouldn't be able to get in here. But because we had the dog pull it, we were good to go to D-door and come right back through. Defender, Mark of Law, Remnant. It's kind of early for us right now, so everybody's still like waking up. Everybody's still on their first cup of coffee. We were pretty much all set to take 10 after last night, but I wanted to do these videos while still at 9. There's a collectible up here. We can clear out both sides to get the breakables and stuff, but we'll just make a circle. Vorpal don't care.
And shrine's open.
And I'll buff you guys up and then shrine.
I'll give myself some DV. We don't have ransack. Let's see if we got other breakables over here.
That did it.
Awesome. Ransack. I always thought it'd be cool to have like a Mortal Kombat announcer voice.
Just another good place to leave the dog for future reference. We've all shrines, so it's not useful now.
Oh yeah, you can park the dog here so you can get back through here to use the shrine. But like when you get ransack, you get like, you know, Shang Tsung going ransack. You could turn it off if you thought it was stupid. Oh, I've done a video of this puzzle before, but just in case you haven't seen it, you don't know how this works. So you want to set the adjacent rune wheels to that symbol, so it's the H. So I'm going to set this one to H, and I'm going to set this one to H, and that will unlock that rune wheel between them. So now this one is toggleable, and they all need to be set to the elephant. If these symbols don't make sense to you, then watch my short video on that's specifically just on how to do this puzzle, and you'll understand why I call these the names that I call them. Okay, so that one's done. That one's, so you got to set all the inner rune wheels to elephant. See the plaques there are all elephant. So this one has the F above it, so we're going to set this to F. And then this one to F, both adjacent rune wheels to the F. And now that unlocks this one. We're going to turn this to the elephant. Okay, and then now that one's done. Now one more wheel. See, it's locked. It's got the alien above it, so we need both adjacent rune wheels to be set to the alien. Some people call that fire. Some people call it cactus on a hill. And elephant, 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 and we're good to go.
I feel so useless in this place.
Aw, Meister.
I'll play the world's smallest violin, because there's a song about this.
We had a hell of a time beating this master control unit down last night, and we just didn't have good DPS. I think I was one of the only ones that could DPS it, and my call lightnings and, you know, creeping colds were not doing very much to it on R5, right? And then we got him down to like half, and then a colors of the, or not a colors of the queen, but a what's that called? Yeah, colors of the queen procced a fire like for 1,000, and it healed him right back up to full, and it was just like, we were all so tired. Like, damn it. Oops, overwrote my own dot. I don't know why I'm even bothered swinging my weapon. It's just really for looks. Zero, zero, zero. Oh, did that say -3? That's baller damage. Let's make sure we're all set. Everybody's got to jump already. I'm gonna get everybody springs resurgent in case you get tripped up in the traps.
Can I get a jump, please?
I'm just recharging some SP for the run, and then I'll be good.
You want to pull your girlfriend out, Mama?
Yep.
So this next part is, you know, traditionally the run was no big deal. You run through, you throw down a firewall, kill all the iron defenders or whatever, ice storm. No big deal. But in Reaver mode, I found this run, this final run to the end, to be really messy at times. And, you know, I've been in groups where we just wasted too much time killing iron defenders. People get tripped up in the traps. You get to the fire elementals, and, you know, one of them's a champion. That turns into a mess. And when you get to that end, that fire elemental part, you know, you can always gibbers up. If, you know, if everybody dies, you can just gibbers up and run to the end. So that's easy. Or if you can charm the fire elementals or something. But we like to run the iron defenders to the pit, which has been a common strategy before, but actually take both groups, the front group and the back group, to the pit. And I'll show you what I mean. Everybody ready?
Ready.
Might want to put on fire shield if you got it. And stay away from that door when it opens, because that explosion will kill you. You know, if you have lower hit points, or can do significant damage. We're going to be running the iron defenders to the pit, both groups, before the pit and after the pit. the group after the pit, what we're going to be doing is running to that intersection right where the blast door is, and then turning around and taking them to the pit. And if you're doing this on, you know, mid to low skull reapers, the iron defenders will actually burn up in the lava pit, and you can get kill bonus, or the option.
Alright, they're all down there.
Great. So they were all run into the pit.
Oh, where are you, Nim?
They just fall right in. Where are you, Nim?
Some of them hopped
done
the
the
bridge, but I did a jump back and re-jump, and they all went down.
Cool. I'm gonna grab this second group.
Does anyone have Nim stone?
I'm gonna go all the way to the blast doors.
I do not.
But you can see how people are taking damage. They're getting tripped up in the traps
Nobody
and
has
stuff.
Nim stone?
Uh-oh. Now I'm gonna get tripped up.
I'll go get him.
Are you there, Nim? Watch for those fire traps. You can take very serious damage if you get hit by those.
Yeah, I'm here.
And just like Ina did with the first group,
I got him. I'm almost dead, though.
you just run them there.
Yeah,
You have to go all the way across.
Double one on the traps. They kind of wrecked me.
And they're all down. So now you don't have to deal with them. And, you know, it takes time to run back, but, you know, it's less time than if you were to fight them.
Ginger, can I get a jump?
You gonna charm the fire allies at the end?
If
Somebody
you
got,
want me to, or I can just end it.
that would be great. Somebody's got Gijo's
You
stone.
joy off
Okay.
camera?
Yeah, I'm on
Collectible
time.
here.
Incoming.
Another medium Eberron dragon shard. That's amazing. And you can just jump over there before the bridge is down as well. Ben's gonna charm these. Make sure you're not in the way of the blast. You see, he just jumped over there. I barely caught it, but he's already over there. Good job, guys. We just got the optional too. They just burned up. That's awesome. Did you guys see that? We just got the optional
Mm-hmm.
after the fact. Don't forget your collectible out here if you want it. Well, thanks for watching. If you have any questions about my videos, you can respond on YouTube.